Ladies and gentlemen, Bad to the Bone presents 5 2-minute rounds of bare knuckle boxing in this lightweight contest. Introducing first, standing in the red corner, weighing in at 79.4 kilograms. He has a record of 11 wins and 2 defeats. Fighting out of St. Helens, Tom Swiderek. Across the ring, his opponent stands in the blue corner, weighing in at 79 kilograms. He has a record of 6 wins and 2 defeats. Fighting out of Crewe, Tom Pratt. Dave Needham is our referee in charge of the action. Let's get down to business.
Swiderek versus Pratt. Pratt with the shots advantage. Yep, but Swiderek looking confident. Swiderek looking excited. He wants to be in the center in an exchange.
Yeah, both look ready.
Looking like one of the old ladies waiting outside a Lidl before the shop opens. Oh. Pratt pushes in with a jab. Good jab by Pratt. A 1-2 misses its mark. Swiderek on the back foot, playing a bit of direction change. Strong exchange, a clinch, a little uppercut. Looks like it might have shoveled in, but nothing of substance.
Yeah. Pratt looks like he's looking to land something big.
Yeah. Swiderek not looking quite as confident there when he puts his hands up and crouches down. Looking a little bit more mobile with his hands a little lower. Probing at Pratt with his head, drawing the shots out. This is a good thing to see. He catches that shot on his forearm, but it does break his balance. You can see Pratt's excited, he's stimulated, he wants to get to business, but Swiderek just looks quite hard to land anything clean on.
Yeah, he's moving his head a lot.
Yeah.
He's keeping his hand low.
Quite interesting how the guard changes a bit in bare knuckle. You know, the guys pick their hands right up. They use their forearms to cover the head instead of the gloves.
Yeah.
And it does open up the body for shots. You wonder if that could play out in some of these fights to come.
Yeah. We saw it with Shields earlier. He was almost grabbing the back of his head and blocking with the elbow.
Yeah. Braces the neck, makes you stable. Pratt looks for the jab, but it's just out of range. Swiderek with a little cut now above his left eye. He's in southpaw, lands a brilliant right hand. Catches his own right hand to the back of Pratt's shoulder. Swiderek losing his temper. The two boys in the ring now. The heat's building.
Yeah.
Look at them go. Ready to go. You're already fighting, lads.
Yeah.
The referee having stern words. He's taking charge of the situation. Swiderek looks
10 seconds
a little
remaining.
emotional here, but coming in, boxing well. The action continues. Swiderek versus Pratt. The round ends. Boys shouting at each other after the round. Hopefully this will heat up in some of the exchanges in the round 2.
Yeah, an interesting dynamic.
Could you tell why the two lads are angry at each other?
I don't know what happened, but something happened.
Maybe they're mad that they punched each other in the face.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like they're both shouting and threatening to fight one another during a fight.
Yeah. Sometimes that's a little bit of psyops, right? Like sometimes you'll talk to your opponent, you'll shout to him, trying to emotionally manipulate him to get a response from him. Maybe that's
Seconds
what the
out.
guys are trying to do.
Yeah. Get him to overcommit on his shots.
Yep.
And make him pay for it.
Round 2, Swiderek versus Pratt. Swiderek in the red, Pratt in the
Round
blue.
2.
To get back to business. Off the glove touch.
Swiderek talking immediately.
Yep. Catches a few shots. The corners emotionally invested too.
Yep.
Swiderek fighting a bit more in southpaw now, quite interesting. When he goes back, Pratt catches the jab just on the switch.
Yeah. Cheeky body shot on the break by Swiderek as well.
Strong right up there. That caught him clean. You could hear the bones echo around the room as it landed. Big right hand misses its target. Both boys just out of range.
Nice jab.
Yeah. Just above the eye line, that one landed. Good left hand there by Swiderek. That left hand just starting to get close to the target now. Swiderek's got to be careful taking his eyes off his opponent when Pratt pushes in. Good left hand. Now, this transition to southpaw seems to be paying off a bit more now.
Yeah. Landed some good shots from southpaw, the right hook and the left hand.
And Pratt's circling outside, but you only need to get your foot on the outside for a moment just to catch that straight down the
10
middle.
seconds remaining.
And that's the end of round 2. That was a closer round, right?
Yeah.
Swiderek might have won that round. I mean, the first part looked like it was more favour towards Pratt, but Swiderek pushed on strong, catching a good solid left straight at the end. And
hit a nice right hook early in the round as well. Or in the middle of the round.
These boys, you can really see it in the body language. You know, whoever pushes forward, the other's body language seems to break down a little, and you know, they don't hold the shape that they'll need to absorb the shots, but they are just managing to get out of the way.
Seems to be in the narrative in a lot of the fights tonight.
Yeah.
The no gloves influences that massively. Posture becomes massive.
Massive.
As soon as you show any kind of break in resilience,
the hunt comes in, doesn't it?
The other part,
Seconds
It
out.
makes sense, but you know, when you're giving damage, you're also taking potential damage to your hands.
Correct. Round 3, the boys get back to business. Swiderek looks eager.
Round 3.
Pratt's corner calling him to put his foot on the outside.
Yeah.
But then Swiderek switches and removes that possibility from the situation. One of the many advantages of being a switch hitter in this game.
Yeah. It's almost like he heard his opponent's corner.
Yes.
And switched. Back in southpaw now.
Yep. Fingers there being punished by the referee. No points been taken tonight, Jack, but some stern words had.
Yeah, and I think Swiderek seems to be pointing at some sort of scratch on his arm as well.
Seems like that's the least of his troubles.
Yeah.
He's got a fighter in front of him. Good shot in the clinch there to the back of the ear. Referee's not happy about it. His corner calling to stay off the line. Mehdi, you got any idea what they mean?
Stay off the centre line for the straight left from Swiderek, I'm assuming.
Yep. It makes sense when two fighters are fighting. There's a line that connects. Imagine an invisible line from one of their hearts to the other, and you don't want to be stood on it because the other guys are really used to punching out on that line. You want to sort of sit off to the left or sit off to the right to keep yourself safe, and it's got to be extra important in a bare knuckle fight like this. really sure what the ref's upset about here. Got any ideas, Jack?
I think it might be the way that Swiderek's separating his fingers with his long guard, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm not entirely sure.
We really want to minimise eye pokes in this. I mean, I've not seen any tonight at all. Pretty impressive considering, you know, that's an issue in the MMA glove.
Yeah. Swiderek looking to load that right hand up.
Yeah. You can see he wants to drift it over the shoulder.
Yeah.
But misses his target. Pratt cycles away, manages to get out of dodge, no damage. How do you score the round?
On fatlads.com, you can win a watch worth thousands. And you could win 2 of them. You can win a sports car. You could win 2 of them. Why stop at 2? You can win thousands of pounds for a holiday. Enough for 2 holidays. There's brand new incredible prizes to be won every month at fatlads.com. And some of them are only 5p an entry. For your chance to win, just head to fatlads.com.
But
you can't.
Cost you if you don't.
Just, you know.
No, it's professional.
Fatlads.com. You can win a watch with.
Yes, sir.
Seconds out. Round 4.
Good left hook there by Pratt on the opening of the round. Swiderek reaching out with that left hand again. He's being penalised. He doesn't want to lose a point here. Catches a jab for his troubles. A collision there. Not much lands clean, but things are getting close. See Swiderek cocking his right hand at his hip.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, you want your opponent to know what you're going to throw, but it seems like Pratt's got a read on it. Maybe there's a hand injury from Swiderek causing him to throw a lot of shots just with his rear hand. What do you think?
Yeah. It feels like he's only throwing right hands at the moment.
Yeah.
Winding his right hand up and throwing it.
Pratt now just drawing his opponent out. You can see if he uses this little phasic attack where he feints or he throws a throwaway shot, steps out, steps back in. He can maybe get some work off.
Yeah. Staying nice and solid in his stance as well.
That triple, quadruple jab,
yeah.
That's what we like to see. He's found his shot now. Swiderek switches to take away a bit of that jab's effectiveness. Sometimes the lead hand of a southpaw just gets in the way of the jab. And you know, you want to throw the shot, you want to throw the jab, but their arm, their forearm bone and their shoulder just obstructs its path. So you have to sort of work around the shoulder, outside and inside. The jab's now finding its mark, Memphis.
That jab now.
Ten seconds remaining.
Good body shot there, you hear it echo through the room. Pratt touches his rib after it.
Yeah,
looks
like
like
it bothered him a little.
Yeah. End of the round. This is probably the most decisive round I've seen in this fight.
Yeah.
On fatlads.com, you can win a watch worth thousands. And you could win 2 of them. You can win a sports car. You could win 2 of them. Why stop at 2? You can win thousands of pounds for a holiday. Enough for 2 holidays. There's brand new incredible prizes to be won every month at fatlads.com. And some of them are only 5p an entry. For your chance to win, just head to fatlads.com.
Seconds out. Round 5, final round.
Swiderek versus Pratt. Both boys now stand in the centre, catching each other with clean blows. They both look a little more committed. Swiderek pushing forward, knowing he needs this round.
Yeah. Both circling to the left in the orthodox stance.
Could put you at risk of that right hand, but you know, if you're far enough away, maybe you can keep yourself safe.
Nice hook from Pratt there.
Good shot. Pratt really got control of the distance now. He can feel the range of Swiderek's shots, and he's just pulling out of range. Would be good to see him counter on the end of that. A nice jab hook cross there. You know, when you throw in combination, the first, the second shot don't have to land, but the one that follows up after, that can sometimes just be enough. The footwork of Pratt paying off now.
For sure.
Circling left, circling right. Just taking any of the power off those shots that Swiderek's throwing.
Yeah, seems like he's got more dynamic strikes in his arsenal. Swiderek's spamming the right hand. And
Yeah.
Pratt's picked up on that, and he's boxing well.
He's got a read on it. Well, this tell just before Swiderek throws it, and I think that's what he's seeing. And then that nice short jab is just
10
catching
seconds
down the middle.
remaining.
And that's the end of the bout. A great match between Pratt and Swiderek. I'm sure they both let go of any of the animosity that was happening at the beginning. Yeah. And they'll respect each other after pushing each other like that, right?
A brilliant fight, yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 bloody rounds of action, we consult the judges' scorecards. It's a unanimous decision. To the blue corner, Tom Pratt.
Pratt takes it, taking his record to 7-2. Looking like a contender in the division.
Yeah, boxed well in the later rounds there.
Yeah. It's hard at the beginning when the emotions are flying like that.
Yeah.
But to stay calm, stay regulated, and then just box your way to a decision is, you know, that can carry a fire in the sport.
Yeah. Showed his quality.